Hi everyone, today I'm going to be running you through what it's like to use the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 in 2019, and I think you'll be surprised it's very usable, on par with today's mid-tier phones, even though it's now over 6 years old. So it officially supports up to Android 5.0 Lollipop, which is pretty old, but if you throw a custom ROM on there, you can get Android Pie running, Android 9, and it runs pretty well. There's also Android 10 ROMs that are out there, but they're still a little bit unstable. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starting off with the hardware here, we've got a 5.7-inch display. This is a Super AMOLED display, and it's at Full HD 1920 by 1080p, and that's actually a higher resolution than the current iPhone 11. So pretty decent screen there. The chipset on this phone is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 at 2.27 gigahertz. It's a 4-core CPU. The Note 3 also has 3 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of storage. Obviously, you've got that S Pen in there, which has a pretty wide range of functionality depending on which ROM you're going to use. Also, there's obviously the headphone jack, and this phone does have a removable back where you can access the 3200 milliamp hour battery. Obviously, because of this, the phone is not water resistant. Next up is the camera. So the back camera on this phone is 13 megapixels, and it can shoot full HD videos. The selfie camera is 2 megapixels and again can also shoot full HD videos. So up here I've got a small montage of a couple pictures I've taken with the Note 3, and as you can see the pictures are pretty passable. They definitely do the trick. Obviously they're not as beautiful as the modern Note 10 or the newest iPhone, but they're definitely passable for day-to-day use for sure. So next up is the software. So the key to using the Note 3 in 2019 really is running custom ROMs. So these are available on the XDA forums. They're available elsewhere as well, but the XDA forums are amazing. There's tons of different ROMs. It's amazing how much support this old phone can get from these developers. One concern that you might have right away is security. Are these custom ROMs secure? I would say yes. Now, they're not as secure as using the newest, latest, very recent updates that come directly from Google or the manufacturer. But obviously, those aren't available for the Note 3. The latest updates, again, were Android 5.0 years old. So, yeah, you're getting a pretty secure experience from these custom ROMs. The one I'm running right now has the latest security patch from September 1st of 2019. So, I would say it's pretty secure. So for ROM customization, you get quite a few cool things. So for example, we've got the always on display here. We've got a built-in nightlight or blue light filter. You can also get ad blockers that'll block ads in all of your apps. You can get premium YouTube for free. Some other cool stuff you can do is mess with the status bar. So for example, you can change what the battery looks like, add a cool little custom symbol, make the date be displayed with the time. You can block certain indicators, for example, the alarm indicator you can block. And yeah, just a ton of options. There's way more than I can list here. I'm really just scratching the surface. But yeah, you can do some pretty amazing things with custom ROMs in terms of customizability. So, in conclusion, the Note 3 is surprisingly great and usable in 2019. It's running the newest version of Android. It's secure. It's running the latest security patches. It's got decent hardware. The camera is passable. It's got that S Pen. And also, you just have a ton of great customization opportunities that aren't even available on the newest phones. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video, and let me know if maybe you want a tutorial on how to set up your own Note 3 like this, or if there's any other phones you want me to look at, let me know. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.